Hello and good morning to you. It's being Thursday, the 24th of December, which I need not tell you is Christmas Eve. So, to all my listeners out there, Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah or whatever you celebrate. It's all good with me. Now, what have I been up to? I've slowly been getting back into streams, but not pushing myself too hard. Work's been keeping me busy, and yeah, but I'm in a good place. Oh, getting towards and focusing on getting into a good place. Now, I'm gonna share with you. With it being Christmas, you don't have to listen to the next few seconds or minute, but I just wanted to share, with it being Christmas coming up and being a Christian myself, how my feelings of the Saviour. So if you're not really into that, then you can just skip a minute and hopefully that'll be done. The Saviour just makes me. I'm the person I am with the example of the Saviour and the teachings that he taught, that I believe are still very pertinent in this day and age, and it's very much makes a part of. I wouldn't be the person I am without it. Anyway. So that part of it's done. I'm just figuring out what I want to do with my goals for this coming year. I think one of them is to make the Scrubs tournament again. I might go back to school, but we'll see. I've got plans, but I won't tell you my plans just yet. But you'll find out when I find out. Alright. And just focus on me trying to recover from what was being a bit of a crappy second half of the year. But what have I learnt from this year so far? I don't think I will I don't think I will do another vlog till 2021. Just get through this hell year. What have I learnt? I'm very blessed in so many ways. I've got a really, really good family, really cool and supportive friends, and I'm surrounded by loving and kind people and accepting people who have my back, and that's pretty cool. And I am where I am right now. And I am where I'm meant to be right now. And even though there's some things that I would like I'd like to be in a relationship at the moment. The lucky lady out there, whoever she is. I'd like to have be in a secure, I've got a secure job. But I'd like to have a career, and my goal at the start of the year to get into my law career didn't exactly work out the way I would have hoped, and I blame COVID-19 for that. And I would love to have a house of my own, be able to be in a more secure financial position. But having said that, I'm where I'm meant to be right now, with the job that I have, the financial position I'm in, and I wouldn't have it any other way. It's taught me, I've learned a lot this year though. It's been trying, but it's also been a year that's full of learning experiences. And I think one thing that I'm really grateful for is to treat time off as a holiday, no matter where it's spent. If it's attitude determines altitude, and I wouldn't have gained as much this year without having a good attitude about it. And you can learn just about anything in any situation. Also, when you're when you're feeling like people are starting to tell you, and they haven't. Well, I know now they haven't. You find out who your true friends are, and you find out where your true loyalties lie, what really matters, and what your true values are. And sometimes this can lead you to adjust what those are in your life, etc. And spending a bit more time with my parents have kind of, over the last couple of weeks, have kind of helped me see the light in a few things as well, including how lucky I am, and life is good. Okay, recommendations. Now that I've shared with, I think that's what my lessons are, but I'm sure I'll think of a few more, but I'll just go on to recommendations. And I'm probably repeating myself. Be grateful for what you have. Like, I live in Australia. I know, like I said, it's been let's be honest, it's been a crappy year for me. But I'm feeling great. And that's because my attitude, but also I've been trying to be grateful, or focus on what I have. Gratitude makes some of the saltier moments in life much more bearable. And I'm sure many of us have had a bit of a crappy year as well in 2020. The year of the apocalypse. It's better. It's been bugging me. I'll be leaving for work in an hour, so got a bit more time. Yay! Okay, well, any other recommendations? Just be you. Don't worry, don't compare yourself against another person's achievements or performance, because that person probably has abilities or gifts or talents that you may never have. And there's nothing wrong with that, because that person doesn't have the gifts or the talents that you have. And that those gifts and talents will serve you better at another time, in a later stage in life, or on a different stage of theatre that you're in at life. Just be you. Be happy. And I've learnt that you can't control life. What life throws at you, but you can control how you respond to it. I'm going to just pull a quote off the top of my head. I probably will get this wrong, but this is from Viktor Frankl. During the time between time response, there is a space. Within that space, there is time to respond. Time for response. And in that space lies your liberty and your freedom, and all that, and your happiness. We can choose how we respond to things. I don't know what's going to happen next year. I hope things start to work out for me. I deserve it. But if they don't, I'm going to still try to keep maintaining a positive attitude and use my values, my beliefs to chart a course that will lead me to happiness and joy and freedom. Anyway, those are my recommendations, and I have thought of a lesson for learned from 2020. If you're not enjoying something, don't do it. I love, for example, I love Banjo-Kazooie the game, but as a speed game, I'm on it. Between you and me, it's not as fun, and I got to a stage where I just really wasn't enjoying it, so I've stopped. And gotta say, starting to enjoy streaming a lot more. I will still do randomizers, but maybe one a week. Or one a fortnight. Anyway, I will leave that there. Just be happy. And sometimes you might get lucky in your pursuits. And peace out. Have a enjoyable holiday period.